The recent drowning of two individuals on the Fordor Beach have brought several issues relating to the use of the island's beaches to the fore. Who do you call if someone you know is drowning? Is there a need for security signs to be placed on all the beaches? And how about lifeguards? At present, there are none. However, Sergeant Joseph St. Bryce of the Marine Unit says members of the public should use their discretion whenever they go to the beach.
One of the things that I would suggest to persons who are going in to bathe is that as much as possible, they need to swim parallel to the shore rather than going out to areas that may be beyond their reach or where they could properly stand, because then you are putting yourself in danger. And besides that, you may be endangering the life of another person.
Many hotels on the island have a flag system to warn guests about beach conditions, whether it is safe to bathe or not. A green flag is flown when the beach is safe and a red one when the conditions are dangerous. However, a professional dive instructor says government or a related agency should recognize the need to implement mechanisms to guide people when they go to the beach. Terrell Compton says some form of signage is necessary to protect tourists who are not familiar with the beaches, as well as locals who don't frequent the beach.
Safety should be the forefront. In particular areas, depending on the area being widely used, definitely signage to notify persons who are not, you could say, frequenting in that area to have an idea of conditions and how tricky they can be. Yes, it's important to have that.
Compton says apart from erecting signs to tell people whether the beach is safe or not, emphasis should be placed on getting lifeguards to patrol the beach and enforce the regulations. He says despite the financial costs associated with such an initiative, the authorities should make the investment to ensure that visitors and locals alike are safe at the beach.
Yes, lifeguards on our beaches has been an issue, I believe, for a number of years. The Swimming Association, I'm sure, will state that they have made lots of recommendations. It is a quite costly venture to say who's really maintaining it, who's going to supply revenue in the sense to keep persons employed in that area. It's quite a task, but it needs to be looked at.
The Police Marine Unit's training and administrative officer says there is a need for an education drive to inform the public on how best to use the beach. Several attempts to secure a comment from the National Conservation Authority were unsuccessful. That agency has responsibility for all the beaches on the island. Shannon LeBon, HTS News, Channel 4.